Get ready, everyone. Joe Rogan just went in on Sunny Hostin so bad she might never bounce back.
If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a wealth.
Karoline L just dropped a major lawsuit on The View, and the fallout is huge. We're talking legal battles, behind-the-scenes chaos, and full-blown panic. The View thought they could mock Karoline and walk away without consequences, but they clearly underestimated her. Now she's firing back, and they're scrambling to contain the damage. And then there's Joe Rogan. He didn't hold back one bit. His brutal takedown of Sunny Hostin has everyone talking, and it's clear she won't be able to shake this off anytime soon. You won't believe what he said. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss this drama. Now, let's get into it.
There is so much good news, so much winning out of the Trump White House right now that the mainstream legacy media can't keep up with it.
I saw you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sunny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know. So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
yeah.
it is a rabies-infested hen.
Joe Rogan didn't just criticize Sunny Hostin, he completely tore her apart. He accused her of being the queen of fake outrage, always playing the victim while attacking people who don't fit her agenda. He even questioned her credibility as a journalist, saying if you added up the IQs of The View hosts.
While I vow to provide the truth from this podium, we ask that all of you in this room hold yourselves to that same standard. We know for a fact there have been lies that have been pushed by many legacy media outlets in this country about this president, about his family, and we will not accept that. We will call you out when we feel that your reporting is wrong or there is misinformation about this White House.
Boom. She's got more.
I would like to point out to each and every one of you that in 2024, when Joe Biden was in the Oval Office or upstairs in the residence sleeping, I'm not so sure, egg prices increased 65% in this country.
Bam!
You wouldn't even get triple digits. And he came with receipts, reminding everyone how The View used to praise Trump when it was convenient for them, but now acts like he's the worst thing to ever happen. But Rogan didn't stop there. He went after The View as a whole, calling it nothing more than a reality TV show where facts don't matter, and the loudest voice always wins. And guess what? The internet went crazy for it. Within minutes, Joe Rogan exposes The View and cancel Sunny Hostin started trending. The comments were brutal.
Average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a wealth. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this.
Trump. Yeah.
He tends to just...
One user wrote, Joe Rogan just did more fact-checking in 5 minutes than The View has done in 5 years. Another said, The View claims to support women, but they attack any woman who dares to think differently. What a joke. Even ABC executives are freaking out. This isn't just bad publicity, it's turning into a full-blown crisis. Some insiders say there are already discussions about making major changes to the show. Sponsors are reportedly reconsidering their deals, and even Whoopi Goldberg, who usually has a lot to say, is keeping quiet. That alone speaks volumes. Then there's Sunny Hostin. Her credibility is in free fall, and some people are wondering if ABC will finally cut ties with her just to save face. But let's be honest, the damage is already done. The View thought they could attack people and get away with it. But now, they're the ones scrambling to do damage control. And if that wasn't enough, Karoline L's lawsuit has completely flipped the script. Instead of dragging others, The View is now the one begging for mercy. Meanwhile, their political allies are in disarray, struggling to hold on to a narrative that is quickly crumbling. They've spent years pushing their agenda, but now it's backfiring in a big way. So now it's over to you. Do you think Rogan went too far, or was his takedown completely justified? Will Karoline L's lawsuit finally force The View to change its ways? And is ABC about to clean house after this disaster? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We're reading all of them. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.
There are also calls today for The View to go next when you've got hosts like Whoopi Goldberg spitting when she's speaking about Donald Trump. Look at this.
No, you can't refute anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean...
He rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I mention one thing?
That's on the ABC, of course, but what a class act. I mean, speaking about Donald Trump, you can't make this stuff up. Should The View go next?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sunny Hostin has faced challenges or she's been in trouble, let's say, by executives at ABC for some of these smears and lies that she's spread. There needs to be some level of accountability with these talk show hosts. People tune in to left-wing networks. They expect to get a left-wing talking point. But what they shouldn't expect, or what we shouldn't treat as normal, is the fact that there is nothing but